In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush green fields, there lived a young boy. He was known for his kindness, humility, and a heart filled with love for Allah. He was a devout follower of Islam and always strived to live his life according to the teachings of the Quran. However, as he grew older, he found himself increasingly concerned about what others thought of him. He yearned for their approval and admiration, wanting to be the most popular boy in the village, the one everyone praised and looked up to. Day by day, he found himself entangled in the web of seeking approval from his peers. His name was Talha. One day, as Talha was walking through the village market, he overheard a group of people talking about him. He eagerly approached them, hoping to hear words of praise. But to his dismay, the conversation was not about his virtues or good deeds. Instead, the people were gossiping about his quest for approval. Feeling disheartened, Talha sought solace in the mosque. He prayed earnestly, asking Allah for guidance. In the midst of his prayer, he felt a sense of tranquility wash over him. It was as if Allah was whispering to his heart, reminding him of the true purpose of his existence. From that day on, Talha decided to change his ways. He began to focus solely on gaining the approval of Allah and not the fleeting admiration of others. He immersed himself in acts of kindness, charity, and devotion to his faith. Talha became a beacon of light in the village, radiating a sense of peace and contentment that drew others towards him. As time passed, Talha's genuine piety and devotion earned him the respect and admiration of the villagers, but this time, it was not his primary goal. His transformation inspired others to reflect on their own lives and priorities. The moral of Talha's story is a timeless lesson for all. Seeking the approval of Allah should be our ultimate goal. In the pursuit of His approval, we find true contentment and inner peace. The opinions of others are transient and often influenced by worldly desires, but Allah's approval is everlasting and rooted in sincerity. Talha's journey reminds us that when we live our lives seeking the pleasure of Allah, everything else falls into place. The approval of people becomes secondary, and the peace that comes from a sincere connection with the divine becomes our guiding light. In the end, it is Allah's approval that truly matters.